We now return to Let's Play Judgment. Okay, we had some research to do. As we zoom way in there. Now, I'm going to go through woodworking because we need boards in order to make, and I should pause this while I think. We need boards to make beds, and that is probably going to be very important. Another important thing I need to start working on is that. We're also going to need bricks. I imagine people are going to start dying, and we'll need to deal with that. Now, wool. What does wool come from? Let's see if I can find out what that is. That's cloth, animal raising, sheep farm. I imagine it comes from a sheep farm. I need boards in order to do it. So, easy peasy, we'll just unlock that. And then bricks, yes, well, we do have that. But let's do first aid as well. Now, this is going to require a lot more scrap medicine, but then we can actually get medicine, paramedics kit, and doctor's bag. So I assume that the first aid is actually very minimal. We should also start collecting some... Ooh, okay, well, I don't have 180 yet. I will have 122, but I would like to maybe get some swords. I don't know why, but they'd probably be better than the clubs, and since that appears to be the only melee weapon available, I think that would be an easy thing to get. But yes, we should definitely go for the animal raising, and I can get that right now. I just need to make some boards. So, in order to do that, I now need my sawmill, which is going to require scrap and stone. So let's go ahead and get the stone built and get some more scrap. And let's see, so for the minerals, which is what we need for the katana, I need to research like a mine. So that's no good. Uh-oh, Andy is tired. She's going to the bed. Our one and only bed. I have not looked up a wiki yet. Maybe I can find one that tells me sort of the ratio of how many farms to people and beds to people we need. We are kind of low on the food, though. I didn't want to go in there. I wanted to go to this. We don't have enough vegetables to make that. But we can start making a bow. Oh, it makes 5 apiece. Great. So as soon as we do that, we'll build a bow, and then we'll give that to... Who's the ranger here? I forget. Firearms accuracy. Does that count as a firearm? I don't see why it wouldn't. Melee. Better vision on Anne, though. So I guess we'll give the bow to Lauren, who is not very good with melee weapons anyhow. Is perceptive, so also has a good vision range. Yeah, that's going to be really great. Let's go back in here just real quick and take a look at what kind of... Blessed pistol. So that would be probably the best thing for her. Now, how we get the magic circles, which allows us to get this occult research, I don't know. That appears to be what we require. A demonite bow is another thing we can go for there. Holy armor. Interesting. Demon binding. Mutate souls? We can actually summon our own. There are ghosts, apparently, that we can summon. If we have to fight them, I have no idea how we'll do that. See, now, this unlocks the magic circle, which is apparently what we use to get research points used to unlock... Okay, generated by survivors working in magic circles. So, but we have to unlock that to get a magic circle. So we must get occult research from something else, because I don't know how we're gonna... Did I just tell you to go up there? I didn't want you to go there. Can we cancel that movement? No, whatever. She'll probably come here again anyway, right? Let's get back to what we're doing. Survivor information. Okay, equipment, yes. Skills, okay. Professions and levels. Right. So nobody's leveled up yet. Every survivor has a profession that allows them to gain new skills when they level up. Survivors gain experience by performing tasks. Okay, so let's look at that. Yeah, we haven't unlocked any for anybody yet. So they have to get up to level 1, I guess, to get that. We're quarrying clay. Why did I assign that again? Because I think I foresaw the need. Survivor AI. Survivors choose their own tasks. Yes, we know that. Automatically assign tasks. Okay. I needed the clay for... We are low on food. We've got a stove. Bread. We need wheat. So I'm going to need some kind of... I do have vegetable, I do have a wheat farm. Ah, okay. So that maybe that's what I'm doing. So these are the vegetable farms, correct. And now we've got some clay coming in. I'm also going to need a little bit of wood. And suddenly this game has gotten very hectic because now we can't be doing everything. We can stop with the research, I suppose, provided Lauren decides to stop doing that. We're out of water again. Okay, why is no one collecting the water? Obviously I've got too much going on. Task list. Perform experiments. Let's not do that. Quarry clay, fetch water, chop trees. That should not be... Can I move these around? Andy is going to eat at the very end. Is that a priority 1, or is it the higher the number? I guess it's the lower the number, the higher the priority, because Andy just came and ate. Okay. So let's check on our resources again. We can craft now a bow. Who's going to do that? I guess Lauren's going to go do that. And then Lauren now has a bow. Hooray. We have no armor, we have no other miscellaneous equipment, and I guess it is rather important now that we start having food being made because she's off to presumably do something with the 3 tomatoes. What was the recipe for that? Oh, right, the salad. Ah, well, shit then. Oh, no, she made it on her own. Good, yay! Okay, I do have to give props to the AI in this game. It's actually pretty decent. We're still low on wood, and okay, we can stop with the scraps now. That's the first thing we want, although, okay, wool we can't do until we upgrade that. Let's go back in here. I'm starting to lose my voice just a little bit. Animal raising, we need the boards, right. Okay, so to get to the boards we need more stone. Which is more important right now, the ability to make food? Well, actually, that made a fair amount of food. So let's actually focus on the wood so I can have someone do a little bit of crafting. Experiment table, the occult library. Perhaps this is where we can begin doing a little bit of research. That could very well be a thing. And we could do it right now, but I don't want to do that. I want to get this. How are we doing on the clay? Well, we got our 14 clay. Well, we'll just wait a minute here. Can we get... See, fetching water is now a very low priority. I would like you to... maybe speed that up a little bit. Fetching water, so she will... Ronald's going to sleep a little bit later. Quarrying stone. We're almost there. Now this, I believe I can just leave outside, and I will. Rotation. There we go. On this side, kind of acting as sandbags, maybe? Or should I bring it a little bit closer to... How about we put it right there? That way I can put more farms here, and we can kind of keep that central if need be. Is that enough water for now? Would probably better get that above 90, I would think. Or above 100, maybe? Okay. Getting up to 30% on this. I'm not sure that's a good thing. So back to what? We needed the boards. We needed a board. This needs to be built. Who is working on this thing? You're my master builder, right? No. Who's got the build speed? Andy. Andy's got the build speed. Where is Andy? She is coming to build this. Good. About time. Oh, I didn't realize I'd already had those tagged for farming as well. Or for harvesting, I should say. That's fine. We're still running out of food, and we're still running out of water. But I want to get some things up and running. Now, how big... If I knew how big the infirmary was... We need wool anyway, so that's no good there. We can actually build At least one of those. That'll be nice to build that now, I suppose. We're getting... Wow, they just keep flopping around. Well, with all this stuff going on, scavenge a nearby location. Well, that was a trick, right? Because we can't... Oh my god. Werewolves? Hellhounds? That's scouting. That is not scavenging. Yeah, 5 minor demons, I don't think so. See, that one... I think we could take on the imps. The minor demons, I don't know. We have yet to test a reaper. We have yet to test ourselves against that. My goodness, this is a deadly place. So it's awesome that we've got all this stuff lying around, but man, I can't do jack to it right now. I am very concerned. Okay, we got that, finally. Time to build a board, so that we can get that research done. So I wonder if, once all those are done, if we'll automatically get the people going back to start research and all that again. We are out of scrap, so let's continue scrapping that. We got a little bit more water. We could probably stop with the collecting of the water. Can I get rid of these? Apparently not. Okay, so we've got that. We can now do animal raising. Awesome. So what's a sheep farm going to take? Wheat. Well, son of a... Okay. Okay, I think we can call this good. We need you to be collecting more wood. And I'd actually kind of like you to prioritize this. Can I just have you do that? I keep forgetting. Who's the picker? I guess Lauren is by default, but alright. Now I realize we're going just a little bit slow here, so let's speed this up. I just don't want to get too far ahead, but obviously we're stuck at the resource gathering point. I could start putting down some of these palisades, these spiked barricades. Need a little bit more wood. Okay, and now we're going to slow that. Actually, we're going to just stop right there. We'll get the wheat farm. So, as far as keeping avenues, because we do want to keep a little bit of a running around space, but obviously if we put these 4 by... Well, I mean, we could just do a line of these and have that as sort of a southern wall boundary. Alright, 2 wheat fields, 2 sheep, maybe just 1 sheep. I don't know how well we can get away with that. I do know that we want some wheat, though, and I think the more farms we build, the more people we're going to have around, because it's going to take them some time to take care of the various things. We are, however, running out of the food, and that's not so good. It's only got 2. Running low on that. We might just die of starvation here. Perhaps building that is a priority. She's built another salad, though. Built 2 salads. A salad apparently only counts as 1 type of food. Man, there's just no good way to do this. So we need wheat. It'll be a while before we can collect that. So let's prioritize something else. We've already got a well. Maybe we should look at getting this occult library. Or maybe that's a little bit too far ahead. That could very well be. Uh-oh. Someone is too tired to perform. You are idle. Why are you idle? Let's pause, because clearly I've not dedicated enough. You know, I'm kind of running out of screen real estate here. Let's pull that open. And we're probably also going to want more quarrying of clay. What else do we have? Probably some more quarrying of stone. Scrap. I would say we've got enough scrap for right now, so we'll cancel that. And then we need to... Okay, so we're looking at the sheep farm, presumably for the wool. I guess it comes in strings. We don't have to, it doesn't look like we have to build a weaving wheel. I don't even know if that's a thing. I guess it is. We can make cloth out of it. We need research materials. Perhaps research materials is what comes of making the library. Okay. Well, back to this. We can make a composite bow. I haven't even tested my regular bow, so let's not do that. Let's focus on getting to the library next. So I actually do want to make the bricks though, because I will need the bricks for graves. So that furnace, I have no idea how big that is, but judging by how it looks, I'm going to say that's kind of as big as the food table, so it's a little 1x. So, I don't know if that can go outdoors. Actually, I would assume it goes outdoors. Much like the sawmill, the furnace going outdoors makes sense. Infirmary. It's got these screens set up around a bed. That might have to go indoors. I wonder if I could get away with an infirmary inside the house block. Another thing we could do is just build a big log cabin, put beds in there, and the infirmary. So in that case, I will actually need a little bit more scrap. Alright, let's speed that up just a bit. And I think that would give me enough wiggle room anyhow. But I do want more than one bed for sure. Because I think we're all needing this. Oh no. Someone needs some assistance. What do we have here? Oh, only 3? No, I think we can do this. Before I go, it was Andy who was tired. Andy is very tired. Andy is the one that was not very good at all anyway, so Andy can definitely stay here. We happen to have a fighter. Lauren's got a bow, so let's go try that and see if perhaps we can do this. We'll send you, you, and you. It's going to take bread. Do I happen to have? I do. Okay. It's going to take a bit of food. All of my salads, which are going to be hard to replace, but now that we've got wheat coming in. Okay, well, let's try this. I suppose we have to let it go. Now it says there's 3, but again, as soon as we start rescuing somebody, cover. Some objects provide cover. Standing next to them improves aim and evasion against enemies in that direction. Does not affect melee attacks, so it's kind of worthless. Attacking from behind or from the side significantly increases damage and accuracy. Very good. Okay. We may have to do a little bit of exploring this time. We have our enemies right there, and that appears to be their aggro range. So let's get into some cover here. Maybe they'll come back down this way as a patrol. I just want my people to be a little bit closer. No, they're patrolling around this way. Now, it's possible that I could bypass these things. Okay, we can ambush them here. We'll at least try and get them ambushed here. Lauren, no, you need to be on this side because you've got the bow. And here we go. You, no, damn it. Ah! Get over here, please. Lauren, get over here. Okay. Took a little bit of an injury there. Now, I don't know if that regenerates between the missions and all. Ah, there it is right there. Okay. So we definitely want Anne to be the one to collect, because Lauren can hide in cover and Ronald can be on the lookout. Now having 5, this is going to help productivity. However, we're now running up against that one bed. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. There was going to be more. Alright, his experience is going up quite well. I guess I'll check once we get back what the, my god, have you... There, Max. Max is a survivalist. Farming speed, farming yield, he's our farmer. He's a farmer and a smoker. Rituals, down. He's not into a cult. But he's a good farmer. Fantastic. We're going to need one here pretty darn shortly. And we're out. Good. 23 experience for Ronald. Very nice. Alright. So we're back in here. Andy's by herself. And we need more wood, more stone. So Anne is collecting that. Ronald's collecting that. We need someone now who's going to be on wood duty. Now everyone just kind of respawns in. Fantastic. Because we need to be getting this stuff. Yep, Max is going to go and help out with the farms. That's great. However, we do happen to have a weapon, extra weapon. Good. And we're reaching 50%. I imagine we're going to have a defensive thing going on here shortly. Yeah, sandbags are less, and apparently they don't stop movement. Less cover, I mean. But they have wool, which is harder to come by than the spike barricade. We're going to want to start putting those up, though, I have a feeling. We'll probably get an invasion here or something. I wonder if it has to go to maximum before we get a raid. Maybe not. Yeah, you should definitely just stay there, buddy. Okay, well, we have a new member, and we're just basically rushing to gather resources at this point. We can get that pretty shortly here as well. Furnace allows me to do what? Oh, yes, bricks. But I do want to get the occult library. That'll be after we get a room. Put that in now, though, just to get it started. I think that's a 2x, though. Do we have a workbench? That's this thing, right? No, that's this thing. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to end this one here, and we'll continue on next time.